welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to introduce you to a new project pan I'm doing. I did this one last year, crossing 6 off my Christmas list, and I'm going to do it again this year because I have 6 items that I would like to get through by Christmas, and it is skincare. So I did a skincare project pan, I think back in the spring, and that was a pretty successful one. Now I have very little samples anymore. I do have some mask samples, but a lot of my skincare now is full size, and I have a lot of it. I went through a phase early last year where I just was obsessed with skincare, and I just purchased so much of it. And now I've really kind of honed in on my routine and the products that I like. And while I do like these products that I am featuring, they kind of need to move on, I think. So the first item is the Osmia Organics Night Body Oil. Now, I got this in my first Beauty Hero subscription box back in January. I think it's a gorgeous product. I think it smells beautiful. It absorbs in the skin really nicely, and I use it at night before or after I get out of the shower. It says to use on wet skin immediately after showering. I actually, dry myself off and then apply it. And it really kind of has that aromatic quality to it to kind of help you relax and get ready for bed. However, this is it has 60% organic ingredients. It is a natural brand. So, I want to use this before it gets old, and it's a 12-month expiration, and I've had it since January. So it'll be a perfect time to kind of move that out. So I am starting right here, and hopefully I can get through this. So, I do take showers mostly at night because I have to get up and teach early in the morning. So I try and do my showers at night so that I have a little bit more time to sleep. And so I think I can get some good use out of that, especially as we get into kind of colder months and my skin gets a little bit drier. Now, a skincare item for your face is the I can never say this name. You're okay? I don't know. Jurlique. Should probably look up how to say that, considering this will be in my project for a while. But this is the Activating Water Essence. Now, this is $55. I got it at Derm Store, and I got this because I had researched and saw that people thought this was a dupe for the SK-II Facial Treatment Essence. No, it is not a dupe. I mean, I would not say that. It definitely has more of a rose water smell and consistency than just the SK-II, which is more of a literal water. I think this has a little bit of viscosity to it, but I'm enjoying it, and I like to use it after I exfoliate with like First Aid Beauty or COSRX. And then before I go in with my serum, like my vitamin A or vitamin C serum, depending on if it's day or night. So I am right here, and I do use this morning and night. So I'm hoping, but a little bit goes a long way. So we'll kind of see how I do on that product. Now this I bought because I used up a deluxe size sample and love it. And I do love it, but it's not my favorite, I guess. I just haven't been reaching for it. I loved it in the deluxe size sample, and while I do enjoy it, I don't know, I'm just not as apt to reach for it, I guess. But this is the Sunday Riley Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. It's for oily and acne prone skin. It smells really nice. It comes out in a green color, and I use this in the morning. Sometimes I use it at night too, and I do think it helps mattify, but it also is a little bit of moisturizer as well, because it kind of has that gel consistency to it. But the way this product works is it's a pump that moves up. So my starting point will be right here, and the line will just keep going up as opposed to down, if that makes sense. I did it a little bit higher than, because you can see the bottom is clear here, but there is a little mechanism that pushes up the product, so I didn't take account for that. So I'm saying I'm starting right here, so this is basically a full product, I think, because just like with a lot of these things, a little bit goes a long way. Now the other facial skincare product is the Olena Beauty Oil. This was in the June Beauty Hero subscription box. Well, I love it, and it's not that old. And this is by the Hunya, I don't know, brand. And it's not going to focus on it, but this is a beautiful oil. It smells nice. It moisturizes really nicely. I can wear it in morning or night actually, and it doesn't make my skin overly oily to where I can't put on makeup. So I do love this. I think I'm going to start mixing this with my moisturizer, like a cream moisturizer, and hopefully get more use out of it. But I believe it's made with essential oils, and I think I need to get away from using that, especially on my face. So it is 1 fluid ounce. It doesn't say the expiration on here. There's not the little, canister with the months on it, but it's probably good for a year. So I probably won't finish this, but I would like to make the concerted effort to try and use as much as I can by Christmas. Now, the last 3 things, so technically there's 7 things in this project, but 2 of them are almost gone, so I'm adding them together as one product, but they're all masks. So this is the Herbivore Blue Tansy Resurfacing Clarity Mask. It smells really nice, and it's a blue, I don't know, I like the smell of it. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it is very kind of liquidy, and doesn't really seem like a mask, but you put it on, I think for 5 or 10 minutes. It's pretty strong, 10 to 20 minutes. It is a stronger type exfoliating mask. And this is just, I think this was like a Point Perk or in a Sephora Play, so it's not a full size. But I am saying that I am starting right here. I definitely can't use this more than once a week. So, and probably that is pushing it. So I'm going to try and use it at least once every 2 weeks to help kind of keep my skin and, from getting overly stimulated from exfoliating products, and using this up. Now, when I use that, I like to do that for probably 15 minutes, and then after put a moisturizing mask on for another 10 minutes, just so that, my face doesn't get too dry or irritated from what the mask does to my skin. So I am including 2 moisturizing masks. This is my oldest probably mask in my collection. It probably, well, I don't think it's definitely not expired, but I've had it for a while. This is the Lather Honey Moisture Mask with Propolis Extract. It's a relief mask for environmentally stressed skin. I think this was in a Birchbox, I want to say, or an Ipsy. I really don't have much left in there. There's probably, honestly, maybe 2 or 3 uses in there. And I just slather it all over my skin and then wash it off. You can actually also use this as an overnight moisturizer and an overnight moisturizing mask, which I haven't really done because it does smell very strongly of honey, and it's not, it's a better smelling honey than the Burt's Bees foundation, which I mentioned in my last video, but it's still very honey-y, and the smell stays, it lingers. So I like to use it more as a mask than like a long overnight type thing. So I have that, and then the other moisturizing mask is a Glam Glow sample. This was from a Sephora Play. This is the Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment Mask. I like this one a lot. I like it better than this one actually. But you apply it as well. You can do it 2 to 3 times a week for 10 to 20 minutes. So I do, like I said, like to use these types of masks together, because then I get the benefits of both without overly irritating my skin. So I think I'm going to try and use this one first, and then I will move on to use this one. But my starting line is right here, so I probably really only have 2 uses in here, but I think that will be perfect, because if I use this mask once every 2 weeks, and I have probably maybe 5 uses in these 2, I think that will be perfect timing to get these products out of my collection. So that is my introduction for the Crossing 6 Off My Christmas List Skincare Edition. If you are doing this or a similar type product, let me know. And is it all makeup? Is it all skincare? I've even thought of doing, you know, hair care or body care type project pans before too, because I do have a lot of those things, but I just felt like this time around I need to get some skincare out of my collection so that I can really focus on what I love and what works for me. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like this video if you like project pan videos, and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.